All right, so this is what I've been working on for the last week or so since the last video that I made. Last time I was playing, I got to the end of modular frames and I started to make heavy modular frames, but I needed more concrete and more steel pipes. So the only real resources that were left were in the desert and the green. So what I've done is I've come to the desert. I've made 3 legs. They extend out. I gather all of the resources from each of the legs. They'll come down here onto this main conveyor belt line. Haven't finished making this pretty yet, but in due time I will do that. I'm also gathering the nitrogen from the desert. Just figured I may as well grab it while I'm going along here. So all the resources come down here. I've tried to keep everything as organized as possible. So everything from the desert goes onto this belt. Then it continues along the edge of the map. We go down past the swamp. Any of the swamp resources that I didn't have originally get merged on as well. That's mainly some limestone, some Caterium, and some sulfur. That carries on, and then I head down towards the crater lakes, or the mushroom kind of crater lake area. Get any resources down there that I hadn't tapped, and then I head along down towards the green. I have all the green then belted into here, and then also any from the rocky desert where I started. I have any resources also brought over. Not really the smartest idea. I'd literally have to cross the entire map with them, but I wanted everything in a centralized location so that way I could refine it and it was all in one, like I said, one centralized location. So when this is all said and done, I'm going to be able to produce the math about, what are we at here? I think it's about 9. So it's 91 full 1200 belts of iron ingots. And then I'll be able to make 50 belts of copper. The only thing I'm not sure about what I'm wanting to do is with the limestone. Majority of it is going to be converted just straight up to concrete via the wet concrete recipe. I'm throwing around the idea of maybe doing the rubber concrete just because I have so much rubber. I'm not sure. I just know I need to save some of the limestone to process the quartz into silica. And then after that, then it can just all go towards concrete, which I'm going to need a lot of the concrete. So now I've come down along here. We're at kind of passing the power plant right now. And then this is where the majority of the rest of the resources will merge up with this conveyor belt line. All in all, honestly, it went pretty quick. The only issue obviously being the Mark 6 belt lag. But all in all, so up here, these are all the resources coming in from the crater lakes or the purple crater. These resources are coming in from the dune desert here. And then these are the remaining resources. These are all the resources from the green biome. So they all come down here, merge up with everything. Again, try to keep everything as organized as possible. We also do have 1 line of nitrogen extra that wasn't needed for the power plant. So these are just 4 full pipes of nitrogen. So then this all carries on down here. Didn't really have enough room for the iron. I had to extend the ceiling a little bit, but it ended up working out pretty good. So now we're at this point here. Whether this is the smartest idea, I'm not sure, but I'm going to just pump the water here just so that way I have a big area that's kind of away from everything to do the processing, just to kind of split up the lag as much as possible. So I'm going to either pump the water from here to here. Shouldn't be an issue. If there is an issue, maybe I have to go the route of bottling it here and then belting it in and just having a loop to recycle the containers. But I'm thinking just a big long pipeline with mass pipelines will work fine. So all in all said, we have 45,300 per minute limestone, 59,100 per minute iron ore, 24,600 per minute copper, 20,100 per minute coal. We have 1 full belt of reanimated SAM, I also have another belt of reanimated SAM back at the original factory. So we have 2 full belts of reanimated SAM, 10,200 sulfur, 8,100 quartz, and 6,600 Caterium. So again, the plan here is to refine all the iron and the copper, I guess the Caterium as well. I'll do just the pure recipes on all those. I didn't do the numbers on the Caterium, but what are we at here? It'll end up making, I guess, 2.25. Right? Yeah, 2.25 or 4.25. 4.25, I think. Yeah, 4.25 belts of Caterium ingots, and then the total dumb luck and total fluke, but the numbers on these are actually going to work out amazing. I have 49 belts of iron and 300 extra, so I will just omit that 300 extra, use it for something if I need it. But I have 49 belts of iron, which I can conveniently just transfer that in, and it will perfectly work into 91 belts of ingots. So I'll get 9,100 full 1,200 belts of ingots out of this. And then also with the copper, it worked out really good. I have exactly 24,600, so I just omit the 600. I have an exact 24,000, and that's six belts of copper converted to 15. So again, that works out nicely. So these belts will go nicely into 50 full belts of copper ingots. And then after that, like I said, with the limestone, I'm not exactly sure how much I'll need for the silica, so I'm probably going to get, I would say, 18 belts of concrete out of this, and then I'll probably have to use, I'm not sure, maybe 8 belts of limestone with the quartz to make silica and stuff like that. Again, not really sure, totally just winging this, so I'm just going over the top. And if I happen to be wrong on some of this stuff, so be it. I got tons of resources at my disposal, so I can kind of, yeah, if I'm wrong, I guess I got some leeway with all the dumb labor I've put into it. Majority of these I'll probably just be able to just do into steel, so this will actually work out pretty good. I have how many belts of 12 or 10, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that'll actually be a decent number. So 16, I can convert that. That'll go into, I believe, 12 belts of steel. It'll actually it'll be like 20 belts of steel. It'll go the other way. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I just wanted to show some updates as to how the belt was coming along. It's coming along very good. And yeah, next process, refining. I mean, the iron ingots alone is gonna require about 700 refineries, and that is accounting for overclocking them. I have a setup for my overclocking, or for the refining of the iron, and it just breaks it down into 8 refineries, so that's easy. But so I'll just need the 49 sets of, oh gosh, no, it'll be 91 sets, 91 sets of 8. Yeah, so 728 refineries just to refine the iron. I haven't even looked into the copper, but yeah, big project. That's what kind of keeps me going. But hopefully Coffee Stain will fix the issue with the lag when you're building conveyor belts. Extremely bad. Don't get me wrong, I don't play like this. I turn the shadows off, but I was keeping it on medium just for the video because it looked a little bit better for you guys. But still, when you build with Mark 6 belts, it's still pretty laggy, so hopefully they fix that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Again, make sure you guys come and tune into the live stream when I stream. Lots of belt placement, but come check me out on Twitch at Big Beaver TV over on Twitch. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.